I am Kevin Devine. This is a record, my sixth record. It's called Between the Concrete and Clouds, and it's on Razor and Tie Records here in the States and came out September the 13th. All the songs that were written for this record, there were 15 songs written. We ended up picking 10, but all of them were just named the dates they were written as I was making writing the record and showing it to the band and sending them demos. And that was the day I did an acoustic demo for that was the 17th of November. And I did more home demoing in our rehearsal space for this record I'd never really done that before, just on GarageBand with a single mic, just doing multi-tracked stuff with acoustics and vocals. Off Screen is the first song on the record and was the first single, I guess, from the record too. In 2010, I moved apartments from one part of Brooklyn to another, and I was going through this crate that had been in a closet in this like back room of this kind of storage room, office room of my apartment, and I found this little crappy chorus pedal for guitar that I remember buying when I was in like sophomore year of high school. When I started writing the songs for the record last August, I had this kind of circular, really simple riff, but on an acoustic guitar it almost sounded like something from a Creedence Clearwater song or something. And then I thought, well, if I put it through this, I wonder what it'll do. And the song really, it's like a cliche and cheesy thing when people say the song wrote itself. But this one, once I started playing it through that pedal, it was like the progression came quickly, the melody came quickly. And that song's kind of like a, druggy, trippy, dreamy kind of story about somebody kind of lapsing back and forth between a concrete reality and something that's a little more esoteric and kind of in their own head. And so when we went to make the video for it, this woman, Diana Schoenbrunn, who does these puppets, these amazing weird looking puppets, I saw her work on the wall in a gallery in Park Slope. I approached her about making the video. We had like a meeting, spoke it through, and she made this amazing and strange video that people can see on our what's it called, YouTube. My favorite video we've ever had is the one that Diana and her partner Andy made. I think that it's so special and so cool, and it's one of those things I want like everyone to see, not because it would be good for our band, but because I just think they did such a cool job with it. We were on tour for about a little under 2 months, full US tour, some shows in Canada. We played a lot of shows in that time frame, not a ton of days off. We probably played like 35 or more shows in that time frame. I felt a little funny getting up and playing shows where it was just my name and there were other people standing on stage with me. And the goddamn band I was listening to a lot at the time, a lot of kind of getting more into kind of country music, and something about it felt kind of tongue-in-cheek and funny to me. This was pretty much a studio record, but Brother's Blood, the one prior, we did some live tracking on that because we were in an actual space and not at Chris's house. Being able to hear everything, have that kind of control and sort of approximate. It's really hard to get your live show approximated on your record. I love this album, and I'm really happy with how it came out, but it would be cool to have that kind of swing and that kind of feel for maybe what comes next.